Hello mga bisadya, kumusta naman mo? Maadzong gabi inatong tanan ug hinaot paunta nga naata sa maadzong kahimtang despite all the challenges that come our way. Let us just keep faith in God that He has the best intention for all of us. Dili ta pasagdan sa Ginoo o dili ta need sa itugyan ngadto sa kadautan. Always have faith and trust in Him. By the way, my apologies tungod kay for quite some time I wasn't able to upload video tungod kay sobra ka busy sa opisina. After my home quarantine, when I went back to the office, grabe kadaghan nagtapunog ang mga buhaton and things that I have to accomplish for the week. Mao na nga medyo na set aside ang atong pag-video o pag-vlog, and it's only now that I really find time to shoot so that I have something to upload in my channel. So yes, I completed my home quarantine. It was a 10-day quarantine and it ended last Wednesday. And you see, after the 10-day quarantine, so far the whole period of quarantine I was doing well. Wa ko gibati nga unsa man, and it was just that I had to be isolated because me and my colleagues in the office were exposed to somebody nga nagpositive sa COVID-19. But anyhow, everybody is safe and we are back in the office full swing. Mao lagi, when we returned to the office, we had to face so many tasks to be completed. That is why I was very busy. Not busy, I was very occupied, and it's only now that I really find time to take this video. So, kumusta naman mo? I'm still here, I'm still alive, and I'm very excited to also shoot this video so that you have something to watch. Once again, this is your friend Eric Aniga. I am your friend from Southern Leyte, usa ka puro nga Bisadya, and I would like to welcome you to my channel, Frederick Aniga, ang Bisadya. By the way, finally last Saturday ning abot na jud ang akong mama gikan sa Cebu. No, so we were reunited after almost, or not almost, after more than a year nga wa mi magkita because of the pandemic. Finally she was able to come home to our place, and I got the chance to fetch her dito sa port of Ilongos, Leyte. And we went there very early in the morning of Saturday because ang ilang gisakyan nga barko from Cebu City left there at about 9 o'clock in the evening, and it reached Ilongos Leyte at about past 3 or almost 4 in the morning. And so Mauto, when the ship or boat arrived, I observed nga daghang pasahero nga nanganaog, daghang pasahero nga naog nanguli, courtesy of the National Uniform Travel Protocol. Diin ang mga requirements just like documents, medical certificates, ug uban pa mga requirements gi-ease or gi-lift na. So daghan ang nanguli, and it was my observation that without thinking about COVID-19 or without thinking about the pandemic, things were normal. Okay, so mauto nga I was very excited to see my my mama, and pag uli diri sa bahay among mayor nagpagawas pod og executive order, no, requiring all those people who are returning to our municipality, our place, that they have to stay at home for 10 days. That is a guideline that is issued for all the residents of Sogod. And so I instructed my mother katong dito pa sila sa Cebu nga mao ni karon ang sitwasyon diri sa atong dapit, nga although nay formal nga home quarantine or quarantine requirement, but then doon nagipagawas nga executive order ang atong mayor diin ga-require ang tanang manguli to stay at home and report their arrival ngadto sa BERT or Barangay Health Emergency Rescue Team of their arrival or their presence in our place, so that i-monitor ang ilang body temperature and be cautious about any symptoms of COVID-19. But so far, my mother is okay together with my nephew ug ang among katabang. O na nga, even if ning abot na si mama diri sa among dapit, wag ka pong say gawas-gawas. Kay awang pong sugsugon. Ang kagawas ma, kay makita ang gali ka sa tanod. Dakpon gadzug ka. Bitaw. So, that is why my mother staying at home. Mugawas gamay magpainit, but then most of the time she is inside our house because that is the requirement that is locally implemented in our LGU. But in other localities or in other LGU, kana nga guideline wa na nila gi-implement or gi-impose. Now, I also come to know that not all municipalities are implementing the national travel uniform travel protocol. Doon ay mga places diri sa Leyte nga mao gihapon stricto sila sa mga tao nga moabot still to require all these things because they want to be sure nga ang ilang dapit is safe from COVID-19, because as I have mentioned in my previous video, now the implementation of this new policy or guideline pertaining to travel has really atong giluagan ang atong defensa against COVID-19, because by lowering down the standard or the guidelines, dunay dakong possibility na dunay mga tao nga maka-travel nga positive di ay dakong possibility nga makakontaminate siya sa ubang mga tao. That is why we just have to be alert and always be prepared. Ganiha to dito sa opisina, I had a chance to fill out a survey form. It was about vaccination. Gipangutan nga to what is my most preferred vaccine if ever I will be able to avail of this vaccination against COVID-19. Daghan to mga options pero ang akong gipili is ang Sinovac. Tungod kay akong naobserbahan that other employees also preferred Sinovac. Mao nga nag-Sinovac na lamang pud ko. Tungod kay kung ako'y pangutanon, if ever I have to undergo or avail the vaccination, I will subject myself. Magpabakuna ko because for me, that is the most practical and safest way to do in order for us to be saved from the contamination of COVID-19. Yes, that is a fact, or that is a reality, that everything is uncertain, no? Sa atong sitwasyon karon, wa pay kasiguruan ang atong paghitabo, wa pay kasiguruan ang umaabot nga panahon. Pero I have this conviction that to undergo or to avail vaccination is the most practical and the safest way for me to survive in this time of pandemic. So I am hoping that maabot na diri sa atong probinsya. Although dito sa Maasin City, I've heard and I know that frontliners, mga nurses sa mga hospital have been vaccinated. So nagpaabot lamang ta that this vaccine will be available na para sa uban pang mga tao, so that mawa nang atong mga kahadlok, mawa nang atong mga kahingawa mahitungod sa COVID-19. Pero in reality, kung atong tan-awon ang realidad, ang aktual nga panghitabo sa atong kinabuhi, labi na diri sa probinsya, you will observe that people are no longer that anxious about COVID-19. You know, earlier this evening, I brought my sister-in-law and my niece and nephews dito sa usa ka lungsod diri sa among probinsya, ang Buntok. They were in sa ilang boulevard, doon na mga kan-anan, no? tuslo buwa, barbecue, puso, and other delicacies. And one thing that I observed really is daghang mga tao enjoying their meal, no? Nga kung imong tan-awon, it is just but normal. Wagi kahadukan nga COVID-19. There is no sense about the pandemic because everybody was enjoying their dinner with friends and kasagaran mga batanon. So, inana ba ang sitwasyon nga kung dili lamang ka conscious or thinking about COVID-19, things are normal here in our place, here in our province. But of course, some people are wearing face masks, and when it comes to physical distancing, wala naman tayo physical distancing ganiha kay dugol man ang mga lamesa o sa usa ka table there are siguro 4 people occupying or more. Basta mauna ang sitwasyon. So I just wish and I just hope that everything will be fine. I just hope that we can really go back to our normal lives, no? And we can enjoy life as it is. But mao lagi we have to accept that COVID-19 is already part of our life, and we have to consider COVID-19 in making decisions about our lives, no? So mao na ang update sa akong kinabuhi in the past days, and I will be updating you with more about important events diri sa probinsya sa akong kinabuhi. To have an interesting life is a matter of choice. Always remember that. Kita ang mag-determine sa atong kinabuhi. If you want our lives to be interesting and exciting, then it depends on you, no? Why laing makadiktar sa imong kinabuhi? Sa direksyon sa imong kinabuhi gawas nimo. Ikaw o ikaw lamang ang nakahibaw kung asa padung ang imong kinabuhi, di ba? So daghang salamat sa inyong pagtan-aw sa akong video. If ever you have comments or suggestions in order to improve my video, I will gladly welcome these. Just write it down in the comment section. This has been your friend Eric Aniga. Please don't forget to share and like and subscribe my channel, Frederick Aniga, ang Bisadya. Daghang salamat sa pagtan-aw.